Welcome to Thursday's Early Morning Intuitive Guidance. Happy Thursday. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum here with some words of wisdom to start your day off well. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. Still, it kind of strikes me how dark it is in the morning now. I'm so used to summertime when it's light when we do this, so I can look out the window and tell you something. Yeah, it's dark. Good morning, Beth. You are the first one on today. Welcome, welcome. Waving to you. We have a card today from the Sacred Forest deck, and I love this deck. It's Denise Lynn, and she's very prolific when it comes to creating card decks, and I love her stuff. So I've taken some classes from her. Good morning, Abigail. Welcome. And Joe Neal. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, before I forget, because I've forgotten every day this week so far, despite having it written in my planner and a little note on my computer, Sunday, 7 a.m. Central Time, Unity Cafe. Good morning, Ruth Ann. Glad you're here. So, Unity Cafe is a 1-hour free Zoom where whoever shows up, and we talk about whatever is on our minds, and we usually have great spontaneous discussions. So if you'd like to join us for that and you haven't been receiving the Zoom link in an email, send me an email to bonnie@empowermentandpurpose.com, just saying Unity Cafe, and I will get your email added to the list that receives the link. So that's Unity Cafe is going to be this Sunday morning at 7 a.m. Central Time. So it's a 1-hour Zoom if you want to join us and talk about whatever's on your mind. So yay me for remembering to finally say so on Thursday for Sunday. Now we'll see if I remember tomorrow to reiterate. So as I said, Sacred Forest deck by Denise Lynn, and this is invitation to me. This is invitation. And our card for today also is invitation. So let's just do a little tapping on that. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And Ruth Ann, your name is rolling, rolling, rolling today. So there must be something wonderful here for you. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose a little deeper, out through the mouth. Good morning, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're all here. Glad we're all tapping. Glad we're all engaging with the breath. And one more nice deep breath. And if you want to keep breathing deeply and easily, and if you want to keep tapping, you go. Card deck. Our card, we had recently this card, and I'm thinking, isn't it interesting? It's popping up again. Mystic Meadows, Sanctuary. Sanctuary. So, let's see what it has to say. The creatures and mystical beings of the forest know that the meadow at the center of the woods is a safe place where one can truly relax and feel comforted. What I love about this is many, many, many years ago, I don't know how long ago, 20 years, 30 years, I had a dream about a meadow, and it was this kind of a meadow with a large black rock in it that was in the sun, so it was nice and warm, and oftentimes the animals would curl up on the rock and warm themselves, and oftentimes I'd curl up beside them and warm myself, but it was just a very magical meadow. So that's what I always think of when I get this card. When you step into this luminous meadow, it's not uncommon to see animals such as deer curled up alongside sleeping bears, foxes and rabbits lounging side by side. Unicorns, fairies, and elves all gather in the mystic meadow. You feel relaxed, healthy, and clear. So now here's the part where it's talking directly to us. This card appears as a reminder to replenish your inner resources. It's time to renew your energy. Anybody else feeling that? Oh my goodness, the tanks are empty. And make tending to your own needs a priority. And that's difficult when there's stuff jumping off in your life, we get so focused on tending to that. I had lunch yesterday with some friends of mine, and they were talking about all the things that are going on in their life. A daughter-in-law who just had surgery, and grandchildren who need to be cared for, peers at a living place, etc., etc. But in that mix, they need to take care of themselves too. We all do. We all do. We can't be of assistance to others if we're not taking good care of ourselves in the first place. Practice extreme self-care. Protect yourself from less than positive influences in your life. So if you're on a steady diet of news, I'd cut that off. And you may say, well, I need to know what's going on. What if you trusted that the things that you really truly needed to know about, the universe would find another way to let you know? What if? The message here is to take shelter. Retreat into your home. And if your home is not a safe place, then find a place to retreat. It might be sitting in your car staring out at the water. It might be going for a drive. It might be sitting on the porch, whatever it is. Spend time in places and with people where you feel at home. Mend physical objects. Organize your possessions. And heal relationships. I think about things like sewing buttons back on. That's one that to me feels very like this needs to be done, and I'm going to take the time to do it. There is a possibility of a huge spurt of energy in the future, but unless you take this time to create foundations and nourish yourself, you might be overwhelmed by it all and miss the opportunities available to you later. This card can also mean that blooming and expansion are at hand. Flowering success awaits you. Healing energy is growing, and beautiful things are to come. I don't know about for you, but for me, that's very reassuring. So, the spirit of the Mystic Meadow says, draw nourishment from the wellspring within you. And that doesn't mean drawing on your own energy. It means opening up that wellspring so that divine energy keeps filling it, the eternal spring, and then you can draw on that, an unending source, instead of depleting yourself. Be a sanctuary for others. Go within and listen to the voice of your soul, because when you're heeding your soul message, you're going to be less drained. You're going to be less drained. Access your divine guidance. If you have been struggling or pushing, take time off. Retreat, rest, and relax. Yesterday morning, I was standing in the kitchen and I had run the shades up, and I realized that the sunset was this beautiful, brilliant magenta. So I stepped out on the porch and just stared at it for a while. Felt the cool air, took some deep breaths, just took a little pause to fill the tanks. Take a vacation or embark on a retreat. And so I think the message for me there is there's a retreat coming up for a board that I sit on, and I've been waffling, given what's going on with my dad in my world, blah, blah. But I think I need to go. So I will address that today. So, what do you take out of this card? What resonates for you? What chimes? What makes you give pause? Think about it. What are the parts of this mystic meadow that you want to embrace? For me, that light is absolutely drawing me forward. Like, ooh, what's the source of that light? Isn't that awesome? What about for you? What draws you to this image? Or perhaps you have your own image, kind of like I do, of that mystic meadow where everything is safe and we can fill our tanks. So that's your mission today. Find a little space to be and to draw in that healing energy and fill up your tanks. And remember that you're capable of far more than you think you are. Good morning, Janine. Glad you're here. Welcome. So, if you wish, go back and listen to this again. Go back and tap all the way through this. Go back and do a deep breath all the way through it. It's a rather short video, so that shouldn't be too taxing physically. But again, I urge us all to take some time to take good care of ourselves. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.